So, I've put this review off for a good long while. When I reviewed the previous film, there was an incident.
Yeah, how do you feel about Sonic the Hedgehog now?
God, I love it. I love it. It's the best film of 2020.
That's what I fucking thought.
Immaculate masterpiece.
Highest grossing film of 2020, right?
Stop it. Okay.
Yeah, and I'd rather not talk about it. So, I'm gonna do this review, and I'm gonna pray nothing happens. So, yeah, let's just get right on with it. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, 2022, Jeff Fowler. Taking place sometime after the events of Sonic 1, our titular blue hedgehog is living a leisurely life fighting crime and hanging out with his adoptive family, the Wachowskis. When Tom and Maddie go away to attend Maddie's sister's wedding, Sonic is left all alone to party. But his party soon turns sour when Dr. Robotnik finds his way back to Earth. Along with him, Robotnik brings Knuckles the Echidna, who is in search for the powerful Master Emerald. With the help of newfound friend Tails, Sonic must find the Master Emerald himself before Robotnik and Knuckles use it for their nefarious schemes. I mean, it isn't any better than Sonic 1, but I wasn't really expecting it to be. Somehow, though, this film exceeded my expectations in being significantly worse than the first film. To start, I want to say some nice things about the film. Firstly, I'm always impressed with the fact that Paramount caved to fan pressure and altered the design of the characters to fit their video game counterparts. Sonic looks like Sonic, Knuckles looks like Knuckles, Tails looks like Tails, etc., etc. I guess if fans complain enough, I guess things can change. Neat. Secondly, the cast are at least trying with the material, even if said material makes me want to die. Ben Schwartz captures the youthful exuberance of Sonic's character really well. Colleen O'Shaughnessy sounds exactly how you'd think Tails would sound like. Idris Elba is having a ball playing Knuckles, and he's really trying to hammer home the comedy of that character. James Marsden is having fun. I'm happy to see him get work. Also, my man, Shamar Moore, is being charming as usual. Also, Jim Carrey's being Jim Carrey. And even I have to admit, despite being horribly miscast as Dr. Eggman, his physical charisma and presence is quite amusing. But that ends the niceties for this film. To start explaining why this film is a colossal piece of shit, we need to first examine the script. The elements of the first film that didn't work are just exacerbated in this film to the point it is unbearable. I believe I referred to that first film as a bland, soulless kids film, and Sonic 2 is somehow even more bland and soulless. It has the most safe, generic plot imaginable with the safest character arcs and predictable story beats. You know how many times I've seen this play out in Disney and Pixar movies? Just too many fucking times to fucking count. Also, I'm pretty sure the end of this film was just Dragon Ball Z, beat for beat. Like, I'm pretty sure this is all just the Frieza arc at the end there. Now let's move on to the fact that Sonic 2 is hugely unfunny and generally cringe. The amount of jokes that got a snicker or even a chuckle out of me could be counted on one hand. A lot of it is either bland physical comedy or dogshit reference humor and fan service. Like, oh my god, do you get it, guys? Sonic did the thing from Risky Business. We did Indiana Jones, guys. Isn't that funny? Robotnik pointed out it was hacky, so that makes it okay. Robotnik also said the thing Drumpf said, cause he's the bad guy. Orange Man bad. Someone said Olive Garden. Do you get it? I'm fine. I'm fine. But, good fucking Jesus. Like, this was purely designed to get people to make the soy face at it. And I wanted to commit society by the time it was over. Oh, fuck. Another problem with the script is that it's fucking stupid. Once the second act gets going, there is some gross plot contrivance in this film. The entire sequence in Siberia had so many inorganic conflicts that could have been solved in seconds because Sonic is faster than everybody. Why was there a cringe dance-off set to Bruno Mars? Just run through everyone and grab the fucking map. On top of all that, though, the film is just too fucking long. Why is this film 2 hours? The third act is about 20 minutes too goddamn long, and if it were 20 minutes shorter, I'd probably think this film was less of a chore. Fuck. Jeff Fowler doesn't save things though as a director because he's just making studio bullshit and not even trying. There's nothing notable about the visual style of the film. The only noteworthy things are as follows. 1. The CGI is dog shit. There's some gross uncanny valley going on in this film, and Sonic and Tails' character models look horrendously fake at times. And 2, the music is even more dog shit than the CGI. The score is mostly generic bullshit that barely sounds like it has any life to it. I think once in the film they throw in a Sonic motif. I believe it was the drowning sequence, but that's it. But it's the soundtrack and it makes me want to vomit. This is Illumination tier fucking garbage. Just picking bland, recognizable radio songs regardless of whether or not they serve any sort of thematic purpose. A couple of these songs don't even belong in a fucking kids film. You Know How We Do It by Ice Cube and Pantera's Walk both have, naughty words in them. So why the fuck were they in a kids movie? You could only use 5 seconds of them anyways. So use something else. Look, in the end, I'm sure a child might enjoy this film. They'd probably enjoy it more if it was shorter, but still, they might find it fun, I suppose. This film will also probably be very popular among the greasy, weird Sonic the Hedgehog fan base. They'll very much soy out to all the lore stuff and dumb jokes. Good God, the minute Amy and Rouge get introduced, though. But for anyone that isn't a child or a weirdo who takes Sonic the Hedgehog seriously, this film is kinda trash. The writing is garbage, the filmmaking is bland and soulless, and the only saving grace is that the cast are doing their jobs. Just fuck this movie. There are smarter and better made family-friendly films out there for you to enjoy. Fuck this. I'm feeling a 3 to a 3.5 out of 10 on this one. It's closer to a 3 than a 3.5.